Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Luna and the latest proposal with slight differences and more explanation. So, I am not a financial advisor by any means. Anything I say is strictly my opinion on the markets. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. And also, if you want to support Ukraine in its war against the Russian tyranny, please feel free to go over to the description and donate to the Ukrainian refugees, or you can support the Ukraine's military as well. Those are official donation links. So thank you all for donating, and let's get on with the video. So jumping into the 4-hourly chart, as you can see, Terra Luna printed this high. So we set this resistance level here. I'm going to get the price tag in. We're just going to do a bit of TA at the beginning. As you can see, this is our high at the moment. And we do have a fib retracement that we could slap on. So that was nice. There we go. So you have your swing low here. You have your swing high here. And from there, you went a little above. With this retracement, you went back above the 786, you came back down to the golden ratio, then to the 0.5, then to the 0.382, and now you went all the way up to the golden ratio, which is sitting at 0.3023, and you got rejected back down. So potentially right now, this could be a good entry over here, just like that. So 0.30111 is a great entry point because from here, the last time we bounced from this area, you did see a nice move to the upside of around about 111%. So potentially from here all the way to the golden ratio, let's say that's 104%, which is a nice 2x if you're if you're risky. But I wouldn't put in a huge amount of money into Luna right now because you don't know what's going to happen with the project. There could be any developments at any time, so it's really risky putting a lot of money into Luna right now. Even if it does go to 1 cent from here, we don't know if that is going to happen, but I did just put in $10 just in case. I'm not going to be sorry if I lost those $10. So that's regarding the price action. So potentially right now, I just don't want to lose this low here. If you go lower here, right, you're starting a downtrend, right? You're printing a lower low, and you don't really want that. You want to either bounce from this level and continue on, or simply print a higher low here and continue on with the uptrend. So that's regarding the TA of the video. Now let's jump into the Terra powered by Luna Twitter account. So this is their official Twitter account. You can only get updates from here. And if you have any other Terra accounts that's trying to get some money from you or participate in some airdrop, that's all fake and a scam and trying to get you to, trying to scam you basically. So jumping into their Twitter thread here. So recently, a few community members, including some from the TFL, have referred to the proposed new blockchain in Prop 1623 as a fork as opposed to a Genesis chain. Now, the last video I did on Luna is going to be down below in the description. A lot of you seemed to hate the latest proposal, and all of you had valid points. And it's not that I actually like this proposal, it's that I don't think there is any other way to continue, and I don't think there is any other revival solution. But the funny thing is that everyone did complain, although neither one of the commenters provided a solution. So I think that if you are complaining about something and you do not like the revival plan and you think it sucks, well, it would be nice if you could say what's wrong with it and then present your solution. So the revival plan is not proposing a fork of the existing chain, but rather the creation of a new one. So here they get into what is a fork. So a hard fork or a fork refers to a change in a blockchain protocol that results in two blockchains, one that follows the previous protocol and one that follows the new version. And the new chain shares all of its previous history with the original. The important distinction here is that a forked blockchain shares all of its history with the original chain, which Terra 2.0 will not. Now, the link to the previous update I did on Luna is going to be in the top right-hand corner of the video. Check that out before watching this one, so that you have all the context. Now, Terra 2.0 is the genesis of a new blockchain. If Proposition 1623 passes, a brand new blockchain shall be created starting from Genesis Block 0 that will not share history with Terra Classic. That's what the old blockchain will be called. The dApps or assets from the old chain will not pre-exist on Terra as they would in a fork, and therefore they will need to migrate. Most of the popular dApps built on Terra have already committed to migrating, including Prism, State Labs, Random Earth. I haven't heard of that one, and One Planet NFT, and many more. So here, if you want to learn, this is the amended revival plan. I actually have it opened up here. So this is basically an upgraded version of the previous one that we looked at in the last video. So please be aware that due to technical constraints, it is not possible to include all the UST and Luna holdings on Terra and other chains in the snapshots mentioned. Assets may not be included, such as the UST or Luna bridged off of Terra. Users with bridged UST or Luna who would like to be included in the post-attack snapshot need to bridge back to Terra before the snapshot is taken. UST or Luna on Terra protocols that cannot be easily identified, and so on and so forth. So not all the tokens are going to get, and not all the stablecoins are going to be included in the snapshot. So some details of the token allocation have been modified in the proposal to accommodate community feedback, changes, and resounding outlined here. The proposal body has also been edited to reflect the changes in the amendment. If you've already voted and disagree with the changes, please vote no. You have 5 more days to do so. And let's check the date when this was 8 days ago. And it was edited 11 times, the last one on May 21st. So amendment number 1, some details of the token allocation have actually, I did just read that. I do apologize. So pre-attack Luna holder distribution for all holders with a snapshot balance of 10,000 or 10,000 Luna or less, 30% unlocked at Genesis, 70% vested over 2 years thereafter with 6 months cliff. This is to ensure that small Luna holders have similar initial liquidity profiles. This would cover 99.81% of Luna wallets, while representing 6.45% of the total Luna at the pre-attack snapshot. Post-attack UST holders distribution 20% to 15%. This is to ensure the DPEG-related allocation is on par with the original stakeholder allocation. The 5% saved goes to the community pool, and the increased initial float, all initial float allocations modified from 15 to 30% to increase the initial token float. And the motivation is the UST has become the central narrative of Terra's growth story for over the last year. The distribution of the UST has led to the development of one of the strongest developer ecosystems in crypto. The Terra ecosystem and its community are worth preserving. So let me know what you think of these little updates to the revival plan. You can go over this yourself and read through all the little details. The link is going to be in the description. So yeah, if I missed out any major stuff that I just haven't mentioned, that let me know down below in the comments. Actually, we can go through the comments. Reserving this spot for a reply after reading. No one wants a fork, just burn the current Luna and fix the current algorithm to get back to the UST peg. Well, if only it were that simple, Shane. It's really not that simple. We want an AMA with you. Well, I'm sure that's not happening anytime soon. What will happen to the people who hold on exchanges? I do think you're gonna get airdropped, as everyone will. I do think it's not, you don't really have to do anything if you're gonna be on the on exchange. Just plain bad. Yeah, a lot of people don't really like this. What happens to tokens from dApps like Astroport, Mars, Mirror, etc.? Do we sell and hold UST in preparation for the fork, or will these tokens be ported over to the new fork? I assume they'll be ported over, but a confirmation would be great. Yeah, so a lot of details here that need to be double confirmed, but yeah, the proposal is interesting nonetheless. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.